And once again, what is up, my fellow patriots? How y'all doing out there in America, the land of the free and home of the brave? They want to talk about how many more times? How many more times? Not the awesome Led Zeppelin song, but how many more times will they try to impeach our badass president, Donald J. Trump? Well, here's three of them right here. Um, let's show you. Well, how did it first start? Well, we had this idiot over here, Al Green. He kind of shakes his cane at Trump.
And still I rise, Mr. Speaker. And I rise today, Mr. Speaker, with a to whom it may concern message. To whom it may concern, ethnic cleansing in Gaza is not a joke, especially when it emanates from the President of the United States, the most powerful.
So what is he trying to say? Is he trying to say that Donald Trump's over there in Gaza committing genocide? I mean, these lefties are just insane.
Powerful person in the world when he has the ability to perfect what he says. Ethnic cleansing in Gaza is no joke, and the Prime Minister of Israel should be ashamed, knowing the history of his people.
The history of his people, the Jews have been persecuted forever. They're probably the most persecuted group of people outside of white Christians that I've ever heard about. And what are they calling for? From the river to the sea, Palestine shall be free. Well, what's in between the river and the sea? Oh, Israel and all the Jews. So if in order to do that, that means you have to kill all the Jews, right? Which would be what? Genocide. Again, these lefties are insane.
To stand there and allow such things to be said. Ethnic cleansing has been a crime against humanity. And I stand here today in the well to denounce what was said, to denounce what the president said, to denounce the...
And anyway, so he goes on and rants about that for a while. So he's all big mad. Donald Trump's committing genocide in Gaza. Genocide's real bad. First of all, I don't believe that there's genocide going on in Gaza. I believe it's a bad war, and a lot of people are dying unnecessarily and should stop. But I don't believe that you're using the word genocide correctly. The word genocide would be used correctly by saying river to the sea. That would be ethnic cleansing to kill all the Jews to give the land to Palestine. That's not what's happening. There are more Palestinians now than there were before 1940s. So yeah, no, it's not the right word to use. It's just war and it's bad and nobody likes it. But anyway, how'd that turn out? Let's go over here and take a look at this. Right, so that's the reception they gave him, and what happened? Oh, look, they voted to censure him. 214 Republicans said yeah, 4 no votes. Democrats, even 10 Democrats voted to censure him. So yeah, that worked out real good there, Al Green. So what do you think he does? Do you think that he would pick up his sticks and go home? His little cane? No. Nope. He said he gonna do it again.
And I was making it clear to the president that he has no mandate to cut Medicaid. I have people who are very fearful. These are poor people, and they have only Medicaid in their lives when it comes to their health care. And I want him to know that his budget calls for deep cuts in Medicaid.
All right, so I don't know what's wrong with the volume on this one. It's all the way up. I'm gonna click out of it because you can't hear. So anyway, he's blaming Trump, saying Trump's cutting out all the poor people's Medicaid and everything. Well, we all know that's not true. Doge is cutting out the fraud, waste, and abuse from Medicaid and Social Security, but nobody's benefits have been cut. As a matter of fact, it's going to leave a lot more money for the folks who need it and are entitled to it. But he did do it. He did do it again.
Bringing to the attention of...
This is yesterday.
Everyone.
Here he goes.
The countdown to impeachment.
This is the second time he's tried this. in 2
The
months.
countdown begins tonight, bringing to the
Countdown
attention
brings
of
tonight. Yeah. Look at
everyone.
that. Countdown to impeachment. What a fool. What a fool. Yeah, and there you go. There it is. Articles of impeachment. He busted them out today. My reason for impeaching the president. The threat that we said Donald John Trump posed to democracy prior to his being sworn in on January 2025 has become our reality. Wow. So just a bunch of nonsense. We don't like what he does and all that stuff. So yeah, let's see how that one turns out. Probably not going to be very good. But then there was this other clown that tried to file articles of impeachment. This guy right here.
Hello, Congressman. Do you feel bad for filing impeachment articles against President Trump, a president who won the national popular vote? Do you believe you're scamming the American people by filing impeachment articles against President Trump?
They're going to run away. They're going to run away.
Would you also like to answer for your many failed business ventures, which have resulted in many lawsuits accusing you of scamming people? Congressman, you talk a lot on TV and on social media about your impeachment articles, but it's funny you won't elaborate it right now. Why is that?
So anyway, he's not going to answer any questions. He's a little puss. Yeah. Yes, Mr. Donald Trump, sir, you are being impeached. To avoid this, you will need to purchase iTunes gift cards. I'd be thanking you very much. Yeah. Anyway, here's his impeachment.
Impeaching Donald John Trump, President of the United States, for high crimes and misdemeanors. Resolution: impeaching Donald John Trump, President of the United States, for high crimes and misdemeanors. Resolved that Donald John Trump, President of the United States, is impeached for high crimes and misdemeanors.
You heard his nonsense. He's high crimes and misdemeanors. For I don't know. But that's pretty much what he is, because what happened to his? Well, look at that. His effort to impeach President Trump has failed. These lefties, they got nothing. They're just gonna try to impeach. It's wow, man. When is enough is enough? When are people going to wake up and just say no to these people? But it's just too much. How many times y'all think that they're going to try to impeach Trump over the next 3.5 years or so? Let me know down in the comments. And if you could give me a like and a share, and especially a subscribe, I'd really appreciate it, because I am struggling here to try to make some videos just to help my country, help Donald Trump make America great. This is not my job. I don't do this for a living. I have a full-time job. I do this after hours and things. So anyway, that's all I'm asking for. And hopefully you can hook a brother up. And until next time, peace out, y'all. Bye-bye.